Thank you for watching LegendRacers.com. Today's racing action at Little Rock Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina. Today's race being brought to you by Overnight Wraps, who also does the eye wraps. If you want some cool skin on your phone, check out OvernightWraps.com. Today's racing action once again at Little Rock Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina. 21 cars out there today to take the green flag for the Shootout style big money race at Little Rock Speedway. Kaz Gralla on the front row with Ryan Shattuck to his outside. Green flag flies. We are underway into turn number one. Shattuck trying to make the big move on the outside, but Gralla not to be denied. Down to the inside, side by side into turn number three, and whoa, up and over the tires goes Kaz Gralla. Gralla and Shattuck making contact in turn three, and the yellow flag will fly here, and also going to be going under a red flag as they clean up the number 13 out of turn number three. Now getting ready to go back to green here. Brayton Haas moves up to the outside, and down to the inside there is the 0-3 of Ryan McIntosh as drivers smoking the tires going into turn number one. Lots of cars here today going for that $300 big prize. And now here comes Stevie Johns down to the inside. Johns taking the second spot away from Brayton Haas, and now looking to the inside of Ryan McIntosh. Side by side battle for the lead out of turn number two. Give the lead to the number 91 of Stevie Johns, the driver out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Everyone's single file right now as Johns continues to lead. You see McIntosh behind him. Ryan McIntosh, the young driver out of Nova Scotia, Canada, has some supporters down here today for the Shootout race for the $300 cash prize for the winner. Now look behind them. Third place going to the number 45, still with the pink numbers on there, of Joe Mooch. Mooch all the way from Connecticut down here, driving for Stephen Ross Motorsports. Still single file. Take a look farther back in the field. And now we're back up to the front here. Now going to the inside, it looks like McIntosh is going to get back down to the inside around Stevie Johns. Johns going to try to fall in behind him, but can't do it. Here comes Mooch now in the 45 down to the inside, side by side battle for that second spot as McIntosh starting to pull away, but Johns holding tough on the outside. And here comes Joe Ryan Osborne. Joe Ryan Osborne, first time he's ever been to this racetrack, and looking strong out there in the third spot, and that brings Brayton Haas along to the inside as well. As we know, Brayton Haas now driving for Stephen Ross Motorsports as well, teammates with the number 45 of Joe Mooch. As we watch the 13, the 02, the 45 there battle for that second spot as McIntosh looks like he's going to start pulling away just a little bit here. As we are running the quarter mile here, this is Little Rock Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina, right outside the big track. This is right out back, and you can see how they kind of go underneath the cones there and down the quarter mile. If they kept going, it's almost like a big half mile, like a Martinsville-shaped track, and run the late models and everything out there. But for now, legend cars on the quarter mile here. And looking back farther, there's Jay Cohen back there as well, driver out of Georgia, working his way up into the sixth spot. And now look at that, throw a blanket over them. The four drivers battling for the lead in turn number one, bumper to bumper to bumper. As we are about halfway through this race here, coming up the next couple of laps, but now battle for the lead down to the inside. Here comes Mooch around Ryan McIntosh. Mooch to the lead. McIntosh trying to hold tough on the outside. Here comes Joe Ryan Osborne, but Osborne getting loose out of turn two, and now Brayton Haas driving down to the inside. Haas and Osborne side by side battling for that third spot as Mooch continues to lead here, but McIntosh right on his back bumper as they enter turn number two. And now Haas is going to take that third spot. Johns trying to come down to the inside. Stevie Johns around Joe Ryan Osborne battling for that fourth spot. As we are going to run into some lap traffic here pretty soon. That's Mark Narstead up there about ready to go one lap down. As McIntosh now with a good run out of turn number two. He's got a tire underneath of Mooch in turn number three, but Mooch driving it in very hard. Going to slide up the track. Here comes McIntosh to the inside again. Side-by-side battle for the lead, and now Brayton Haas trying to get in there, and McIntosh moves Mooch up the racetrack and goes to the inside. Bumper tag going on in turns number one and two as Mooch goes up the racetrack, trying to save it right now as Mark Narsted's going to pull off of the racetrack. in that 21 Bud Light Lime car. And now McIntosh back to the lead. Haas going to go underneath Mooch. Here comes Stevie Johns underneath Mooch as well. So going the wrong way for the pink and white number 45. So new leader once again, Ryan McIntosh. Brayton Haas right behind him. Stevie Johns in third spot. And now, we got a car spun around. That's Alex Murray, rookie driver out of Concord, North Carolina. The number 22 of Alex Murray. And that Latiga Motorsports machine going to go around. And still no yellow. There it is. Now the yellow comes out. And it looks like McIntosh went around right there, so tough break for him. I heard that the brake caliper, something on the brake caliper broke, and he ended up spinning around right there. So tough break for the Nova Scotian native of Ryan McIntosh. Now Johns to the inside, looking to look for the lead underneath of Brayton Haas, goes in the dirt as dust flying again, and there's a problem on the back straightaway. And the green flag is still out. So here we go. John still leading down to the inside. Mooch there as well. Brayton Haas to the outside. Joe Ryan Osborne trying to take that third spot away from Brayton Haas. Remember, first place gets $300. Second place gets $200, $100 for third, $75 for fourth. They paid back to the fifth spot. I think fifth gets $50 or something like that. So good racing going on here for that money. As we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now, and there's McIntosh again. He's still on the racetrack, but very slow. Going to be able to come off of the racetrack here. And he does. He comes off to the attention of his crew. So tough break for Ryan McIntosh. Now Stevie Johns starting to pull away now over Mooch as the sun now starts to peek out. And half of the racetrack was in sunlight, half of it was in shadow, and now the sun's going away again. So the Mother Nature playing tricks on us here today, and basically affecting some of these guys' car setups here. As and around goes one driver, and it looks like the yellow flag is going to come out again. Yes, it does, as we see the official waving the yellow flag quite extravagantly there in turn number 1. Didn't get a glimpse on who the car number was, but none of the leaders had any problems, so we're back out running again. Restart once again as Stevie Johns trying to get down to the inside. Here comes Mooch trying in the dirt, and he cannot make the pass. And now here comes Joe Ryan Osborne to the inside around Brayton Haas. Battling for that third spot is Stevie Johns, looking for his first ever victory in the Legends Racing Series as he continues to lead as Mooch right behind him as they head into turn number 2. And there goes a car around, and the yellow flag flies. We are going to have a green-white checkered finish here at Little Rock Speedway. Johns, Mooch, Haas, and Joe Ryan Osborne bringing them down into turn number 1. And Osborne overdrives the corner. Here comes Haas down to the inside. And Brayton Haas is going to take that spot. Out of turn number 4, Stevie Johns and Joe Mooch coming to the start-finish line for the white flag. One more lap to go. One more lap for the first win ever for Stevie Johns and the number 91, the Chase Pistone setup machine there. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time, and out of turn 4, your winner going to be the number 91 of Stevie Johns. First ever win here at Little Rock Speedway. First ever win of his career in the Legend Car Series, and he takes it home tonight. So congratulations to Stevie Johns. And this is our coverage of LegendRacers.com. We appreciate you watching it. Don't forget to check out all of our other YouTube videos and be sure to subscribe for all of that. This race, once again, being brought to you by iWraps, Overnight Wraps, LegendRacers.com, also being brought to you by RacerBoost.com, LLC. We can't thank enough Reed Wilson Racing, Stevie Johns Racing, Jake Spillers Racing, Trey Jarrell Racing, all the people that have helped us out. Also, don't forget to check out Shirts and Things of Kannapolis, North Carolina, and LJ Designs for some great t-shirt printing. So once again, thank you from Little Rock Speedway. I'm DJ Lyon, and you've been watching LegendRacers.com.